Hello and welcome to this demo video of the Computer Graphics Assignment 2. My name is Vijay and my roll number is IMT2019525. So over here, I've opened a Blender and you can see one of the objects. So I have taken a cube and a cylinder and I have applied a Boolean masking of difference to it. So let's also look at the other model, which is the ice cream cone. So as you can see, this is another cube and a sphere, but I have applied the union to it. So it gives the illusion of an ice cream cone that's actually leaking its ice cream. So those are the two models that were made using the Boolean operators in Blender. We also have the arrows X, Y, and Z. Now let's take a short code walkthrough before we go and see the demo itself. So the lib folder has all of the files that pertain to all of the functions. So we've added a new camera.js, which has the camera properties. For example, we have it performs rotation, changes the position, and gets the projection and view matrices. And with that in mind, let's also look at the shaders. For example, the vertex shader has new projection and view matrices. So we do the thing in the GPU itself. Now the transform object is the same. We also added two new object loaders for .obj files which are rendered in Blender. This one has for indices and this one has for just normal textures, positions, and normals. So we've taken this from WebGL fundamentals. Next, for the animation part itself, we created a new class called curve. So this takes A, B, and C as the parameters. So it initializes them and calculates them here. So one of the methods which we can use to maybe normalize the value of T1 from the equation is take the distance ratio, which I have explained in the report. We also have a class for colors and for coordinate functions, and also for the shape itself, which you can do things like set the axis flag or take the colors and get the instance array and so on. So let's now look at the code in action. So over here we have a normal canvas, and now I can press S to add the shapes and A to add the axes. I can also change camera modes using M, and I can also, so I would select the first cube here and perhaps add the rotation angle and also the scale so that we can see it. So you can see things have become to pop up there. Now let's look at some of the animation side of things. So again, load up the objects, and maybe before the animation, let's look at the rotation of the camera. So we can either rotate it with the default coordinates by using plus and equal to, or we can click on R, which toggles the camera rotate mode, and use our mouse. So that is how we rotate the cameras, and of course with M as well. Now let's look at the animation part, which is the main part of the assignment. So I'm going to click on this object here, just selected it. So as you can see, it's moving here. Now if I click on it again, it's moving again. Now I can change the speed of this by using the D and U phase. So I'm going to increase the speed, for example, and press U maybe a few times here. And you can see that was a lot faster. So that's how you change the cameras, and also that's how you change the animation speed. And object picking works through the colors. And as you can see, we've taken this gray color as the default color. So that was about the demo. Maybe let's look at some of the screenshots of it just to reinforce all of the modes. So this is the 3D mode. This is after we've changed the object's position and changed its color back again. This is another camera mode, the 2D mode. This is the rotation of the camera with the mouse. I've picked the object here. You can see it's gray color, and I've scaled the first cube with all of the parameters over here. And the cube was the innermost object. So that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. And this is the end of the report.